Chestnut gelding Kiwi's victory at the 1983 Melbourne Cup wasn't just important to a depressed region, it was a vital win for a country at a low sporting ebb. The 1981 Springbok Tour had divided the nation, and there was still a sour taste in the mouth from cricket's underarm incident. So to get one over the Aussies in their own backyard was priceless. That Kiwi was the ultimate underhorse was even sweeter. Bought for just $1,000, he spent more time rounding up sheep on owner and trainer Anand Snowy Lupton's farm than on Australian soil in the lead up to the 132nd edition of the Great Race. With all those elements, it's easy to see why 35 years on, the idea of a dramatization appealed. But Kiwi, which debuted on TVNZ1 on Sunday night, failed to deliver much more than a by-the-numbers recounting of the key moments leading up to the incredible events at Fleming on November 1, 1983. Part of the problem is the slim running time. At 80 minutes, it feels a little once-over lightly in its condensing of 6 years of high and lows, doubts and triumphs, accidents and cancelled flights. There's also what feels like an issue of pacing and focus in John Banner's Dear Murderer, Pike River script, with far too much time spent on the off-course antics of jockey Jimmy Cassidy, Auckland theatre actor Patrick Carroll, who at first appears miscast to play the teenage version of the rebellious rider in the early scenes, rather than on the track. It feels like the filmmakers seem to be avoiding too much equine action, a theory highlighted by a vital moment being handled off-screen. Which is a pity, because Banner's and director Thomas Robbins, best known for playing Peter Jackson's fictional Kiwi filmmaker Colin Mackenzie in Forgotten Silver, to come up with some inventive ways of creating drama when they do focus on the racing. Despite being saddled with some clunky dialogue, Nick Blake and Alison Bruce do their best to provide the drama's heart as the Luptons. Carroll certainly is the scene stealer, although not always in a good way, underlining the drama's uneven tone. But in the end, the biggest disappointment is the sidelining of the true hero from the story. Fellow true-life equine adaptations like Seabiscuit, Secretariat and Japaloop have showcased how to balance the human factor with the horseplay. Here, it feels off balance, with E. Waverley Flyer reduced to a bit part in his own story, stuff promoted stories recommended by